Proverbs 1 verse 2 says that the purpose of Proverbs is for learning wisdom and discipline. Discipline means that wisdom doesn't come easy. It's hard earned. My name is Larry Holmes, and this channel is about real wisdom for real life. In my last video, I said the common Hebrew word for wisdom in Proverbs is chokmah. The word used for discipline or instruction is musar. It means training with strong accountability. It means being drilled by an instructor who might get right in your face. If you've ever been in the military, you may know what that's like. If you've ever been through basic training in the Army or Marine Corps, you're familiar with drill instructors. I remember when I went through basic training so many years ago in Fort Dix, New Jersey, the drill instructor was about a head shorter than I am. And so to get in my face, he would either stand on his toes or more likely he'd just grab my shirt and pull me down where he is until he was nose to nose, and he instructed me. He drilled me, and it disciplined me. Or you may have had a demanding teacher who didn't take excuses. Teacher that instructed you, drilled you. Mine was one I remember foremost in 8th grade. Gertrude Crawford, never will forget her. Hated her at the time. Thought she was the meanest old woman I ever saw in my life. But looking back, most of the other teachers can't remember their names. Gertrude Crawford, looking back, was probably one of the best teachers I ever had. She made me learn. She disciplined me. And I'm sure most of you have had experiences like that as well. Tim and Kathy Keller write that wisdom often comes through the pain of personal confrontation by friends. Proverbs 27 verse 5 says, better an open remand than concealed love. Better an open remand than concealed love. Think about that. A friend, a true friend, will take the risk of reprimanding you, correcting you, telling you when you're screwing up, the risk of you not liking to hear that and being mad about it. But that's what love is. It's not concealed love. It's real love, doing what's best for someone. Whereas if you have so-called friends who just tell you what you want to hear in order for you to like them or to be popular, that's not love. That's not a friend at all. Well, wisdom comes from the suffering that God allows in your life. Proverbs 3:11 and 12. Do not despise the Lord's instruction, my son, and do not loathe his discipline. For the Lord disciplines the one he loves, just as a father disciplines the son in whom he delights. Every time your car breaks down, you have to figure out how to fix it. You become more wise, so to speak, about cars. Not a pleasant experience, but that's how life works. Marcel Proust writes that wisdom can only be discovered after a journey through the wilderness, which no one can make for us, which no one can spare us. The Kellers write that To become wise is to become a disciplined person, given not to impulsiveness, but to self-examination, to circumcision, and to clear thinking. It comes from the school of hard knocks, and that's where you learn composure. That's where you learn to be resourceful. Just like an athlete who has to go through rigorous training to get good at what they do. Wisdom is hard earned. Look back at your own life. Look at your past. When have you had experiences that were hard on you at the time? You may have suffered, but looking back, you now know you grew in wisdom and discipline. Just like undisciplined children, without discipline, you'll live a miserable life. My next video, I'll finish verse 2 of chapter 1 of Proverbs and talk about how to grow wise in insight and discernment. Until then, go now in grace and peace.